Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know something. All your favorite Muppet Boiler Room secondary grade watch market channels basically have stopped doing watch content, on their watch channels. They have stopped doing content because there's no more sardine cans out there. Me and Sweet Kid Kino have waken up the masses of the sardine cans out there. That the watch market is dead. And ladies and gentlemen, we feel so proud. We feel so proud because for the last 2 years, we've been telling you that the watch market is dead. And the rest of the watch market channels have been saying that we're crazy, that the watch market is up and running. And we're talking about watch channels, that were laughing and making fun. And ladies and gentlemen, they don't have no more content themselves no more content. And ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe this. They're using the word, the watch market is dead. And I'm talking about every Muppet Boiler Room secondary grade watch market channel out there. We give them credit now, we did it, we said it first, but they're gonna get all the glory, all the glory. And that's fine with us because, we need more people to flip, to flip. And they're flipping and they're using in their content, they're using Muppet Boiler Room dealers. The watch market is dead. Flim flanners, fleece. All the words that you heard first in this channel. That's all right. You can give them credit now to them. But you know where you heard it at first. So all of them now are using the watch market is dead. Muppets, Muppet Boiler Room, fleece, flim flam. Your favorite words that this gentleman has taught me. Sweet Kid Kino. I believe it was Sweet Kid Kino, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, we have some other things to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. That gentleman that we were talking about, his BMW M4/Keith, that he works over there in that boxing Black Eyes channel. The Puerto Rican Charlie Brown. He is kind of salty. He's kind of salty because, we said that he had to turn over his precious car to the owner's son, and he looked sad and his eyes were droopy. But it's the truth, Papi. You have to give it up. You don't have it, Papa. And now you have to look at your car being written around by the owner's son. But that's fine. You should thank me for that. You're going to thank me for that, But I'm going to tell you something because you're pretty salty. Start making arrangements so you can take off that tattoo you have over here, That big deputy boxing black eyes you have over here. Start making arrangements to take it off. I know what I'm telling you. Now, Sweet Kid Kino and me, we have a bet that if you're going to make it in that company until the summer. I say, well, Kino, ¿quién tú dices que se va? ¿Se va antes del verano o se queda? Se va antes del verano. Sweet Kid Kino says that the Puerto Rican Charlie Brown will be out of Deputy Boxing Black Eyes company before the summer. And I say that he's staying. Okay? So I'm letting you know that I'm pulling for you, Puerto Rican Charlie Brown. I know you're salty at me because you think I'm making fun of you that you had to turn over your beloved car to the owner's son. But I did a favor for you, Papi. I did a favor, okay? I did a favor. So don't be salty at me. Don't be salty at me, all right, guys? Don't be salty at me. Ladies and gentlemen, there's something else that we need to talk to you about. In Miami, Florida, we have a building here called the Metro. It was called before Richard's Department Store. Richard's Department Store. And this store was purchased and it was converted into a mall. You know, Richard department store was purchased in Miami, Florida, and it was done into a mall. A mall. And some years went by, and there were not many tenants renting there no more. And this big shot purchased the Metro Mall in downtown Miami. And this gentleman spent millions and millions of dollars purchasing that building. And he was converting it into a big building of jewelry stores and watch stores. Unbelievable. So this gentleman, they were making there, I don't know how many units, you know, how many bays, how many, I don't know, rental spaces. But there must have been a lot of there, over 100, you know, over 100 stores were going to be in there, over 100 stores. And ladies and gentlemen, when they started that construction, right before the Corona beer ended. You know, when the Corona beer ended and the SBA loan stopped and the PPP loan stopped and the government grants, stimulus checks, unemployment checks, protection, you know, company check protection stopped, you know. And ladies and gentlemen, things were getting bad in that building, you know. Everybody was renting a space in that building. But ladies and gentlemen, as you know, the watch market is dead. As your favorite Muppet Boiler Room channels are saying, it is dead. They're using my catchphrases, you know, fleece, flim flam, Muppet Boiler Room, Muppets. You know, we've been telling you all that, but they're using it now, and we're happy because, you know, we were the first. And that's fine. Let them get the credibility they need. So now this building now, it was 80% rented, 80%. And you ask yourself, how do you know all about this? Well, 4 stores, I supply marble stones to the stores. And that's how I know. I supply marble to these stores. They were going to be watch stores, jewelry stores, and they're backing out of their lease. They want their money back and they want to back out because the watch market is dead. It's totally dead, ladies and gentlemen. You understand me? You don't understand me? If you don't understand me, you Google it. But they're backing out and they're taking lawyers to ask for the deposit backs and all that good stuff. And everything, they spend it on a built out, you know? Unbelievable. Things are terrible out there, ladies and gentlemen. They're bad. Terrible. I don't even know how to explain to you no more, but things are bad out there. Let's talk a little more because there's more to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. You know? So that building in downtown, the people are backing out of their leases. Because la situación está jodida, papi. You people out there that still think that the watch market is up and running, the watch market is dead. The watch market is flatline. The watch market is in intensive care. You know that thing they put in the heart, boom, to alive the people, boom. They're trying to do that. It's not working out. The people are gone. La situación está jodida. There's nothing out there, papi. Nobody is buying watches out there. Get it through your head. Nobody's buying watches. But ladies and gentlemen, in the Lone Star State, listen and learn. In the Lone Star State, there is a watch company, you know, with these heavy set gentlemen, you know, Big Pun and Heavy D. I repeat, just in case you're lost. Big Pun and Heavy D. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alex, come on. Put your thinking cap on. Put it on now. It's for real now. We're going to drop some knowledge here. And these 2 gentlemen, they're heavy set. And I call them Big Pun and Heavy D. And they have 2 younger brothers. You know, they're like 4 or 5 brothers. You know, unbelievable. You know, and they're riding around in Phantom, Rolls Royce, Ferraris, Bentleys, Unbelievable. And ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe what I'm going to tell you. You're not going to believe. These two, gentlemen, I call them Big Pun and Heavy D. Unbelievable. These two gentlemen out of the Lone Star State this is what they're saying, what they told Sweet Kid Kino. Sweet Kid Kino's from the streets, and they told him everything. I'm not saying this. I'm only telling you what Sweet Kid Kino tells me. I'm telling you. I'm not telling you. But Sweet Kid Kino is telling me that those two heavy-set gentlemen that drive around in motorcycles, you got to see them in the motorcycles, these people, when they get on. It's unbelievable. It's a showcase. Unbelievable. They get on Ducatis, Big Pun and Heavy D. I'm not making fun of them. You just got to see them. But ladies and gentlemen, before I continue, it's been, Sweet Kid Kino told me it's been over a month and a half that these people, these multi-millionaire watch dealers have not dropped a video. And you might be thinking, so what's going on? I'm going to get there. Be patient, Papi. Be patient. Be patient. They haven't made a video in the last month and a half. Again, this is what Sweet Kid Kino is telling me that he's hearing in the street. Because these two gentlemen, Big Pun and Heavy D, are being sued for over, I don't know, ¿cuánto fue, Kino, que me dijiste? Tanto. Sweet Kid Kino is saying they're being sued for over $375,000. I don't know if that's true. If anybody knows anything about that, about Big Pun and Heavy D out of the Lone Star State, two heavy set gentlemen, brothers, I believe they're twins, unbelievable. They are being sued. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're driving around in a Rolls Royce Phantom, in a Bentley, in Ducati motorcycles and Ferraris, somebody has to pay for that, papi. Somebody has to pay for that lifestyle. I know people that have houses that cost $25, $20 million, no lie, $15 million, and they don't even drive those cars. You understand me? Do you understand me? I know people that have those kind of houses. And Star Island, Hibiscus Island, Gables Estate, Gables by the Sea, Indian Creek. And they don't drive those cars. But these two Michiganders, these two Big Pun and Heavy D are driving these cars around. And somebody has to pay for them. Somebody has to maintain their lifestyle. Because the situation in the watch market is dead. I mean, you guys do whatever you want and you can continue believing whatever you want. You know how many comments I got last week, 3 days ago, on people saying that the watch market is up and running? Papi, those are Muppet Boiler Room secondary gray watch market dealers making those comments. They don't want to let go and get off the Range Rover, papi. They don't want to let go of the steak dinner, the $17,000 steak dinner. It's hard, papa. Listen, when you live in the 20th floor of a penthouse, of a building, a high rise, and you go down from the 20th floor, you go from the 20th floor to the second floor, it's not a good feeling, papi. But that's how life is. You're still sleeping well, you're still living well, and you're still living in that beautiful high rise. You just dropped 16 floors. You know, from the 20th, you're in the second floor now. That's all. And people don't want to get off the Range Rover. They want to continue flim-flamming people up there. So these two people, I believe, what Sweet Kid Kino's telling you about Big Pun and Heavy D. This is why they're not haven't made a video in a month and a half. You understand? Of course they have to. Of course, Papa. But they don't want to. They feel embarrassed. There's nothing to feel embarrassed about that, you know? You know how many times I had a Porsche 911, 993, 964, different models in my life that I've had, and I've had to sell them because I had to pay my children's tuition, school, and I had to get rid of my car. It's nothing wrong with that. But these people want to keep on la apariencia. You know, they want to keep on living that fantasy with the Joneses. And they get deeper and deeper and deeper into trouble. You know, and these people are, you know, when they're suing you for that amount of money, there's trouble. And then you have you have a showroom that has like around 5,000 square feet to sell, you know, watches, you know, little watches. 5,000 square feet and you have like around 15 sales staff. Come on, papi. La situación está jodida. No hay dinero por la calle, papi. No hay chero, no hay chavo, no hay lana, no hay pata, no hay plata. No hay cuartos. La situación está jodida. And they don't want to let go of it. You know, I feel bad for them. You heard already the Puerto Rican Charlie Brown had to get rid of his BMW M4/Keith. You know, unbelievable. And now you're hearing these two Big Pun Heavy D own someone somewhere in the north. I don't know where. I don't know. 400. ¿Cuánto? 400,000. I don't know. 400. They say 400. They say 200. They say 300. They say 100. Whatever it is. But somebody got to pay for that Rolls Royce lease, for that Phantom, for that Bentley, for that Ferrari. You know, with signs all over the Ferrari. You know, they put that, how do you call that? That paper they put in the car? How do you call that when they put in the car? You know, they put that stuff. I don't know how to word. ¿Cómo se dice eso? Kino, cuando le ponen el papel. The wrap. You know, they gotta wrap it. You know, they wrap it with their name. They wrap it with Big Pun and Heavy D. You know, from the Lone Star State. Pero la situación está jodida. You do whatever you want. You guys have maintained these people's lifestyle for so long that it's sad. And you guys are a bunch of sardine cans. You guys are a bunch of sardine cans. I mean, you do whatever you want.